Growing up in Vietnam, a very small country on the map, an architect has always been misperceived by most people. My mom always said they built this house or they built this skyscraper. It totally made sense to me when I was a kid, but I started to come to realize that the world of architecture is way beyond that misperception. It holds many mysteries that will always need to be solved. To me, architecture is nothing but a big branch of many possibilities that a human can do. I think that ambition in architecture is the main reason that made me want to pursue these intriguing occupations. My name is Truong, but my family calls me Sum, which is Ginseng. They gave me that nickname with the hope that someday I can contribute something meaningful to the people in the world. I'm a fourth-year student who is pursuing a Bachelor of Architecture degree at Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago. In my free time, I enjoy sketching and filming the scenery of the urban landscape through my old camcorder. They not only help me to learn about architecture through different lenses, but also allow me to recall the memories of places that I visited. I started this project with one question: how do different spaces influence us to have different emotions? The feelings in those spaces can change the way we behave. I carried that curiosity and study it through experiments and exploration throughout this project, which I called Pockets of Light Library. How can a library attract people amidst the chaos of the digital era where everything can be found online? This proposal aims to transform an old parking garage in downtown Chicago into a new library that will fit into the digital era with multiple new programs. The hope is to introduce a new inspiring space that attracts people, not only to read but to also enjoy the moment. After visiting the site, one thing came to my mind immediately: is light. Every floor of the parking garage is nearly 8 feet tall, which is extremely low for such an open space as the library. A conventional approach is to introduce natural light through a window system on the perimeter of the buildings, but I wanted to think outside the box. How about letting light come in vertically and spread it out through every floor? I started to analyze the existing structure and figured that I could cut out the floor slabs not only to bring light down but also to reduce carbon footprint. I went through numerous studies and models to arrive at the final scheme where a huge cutout is placed in the heart of the buildings and small cutouts revolve around it to create equal light distribution throughout the library. The existing ramp is utilized as a means of egress for users. Elevators are added for accessibility and convenience for everyone. On the first floor, a new added program is the electric car rental service. I imagine this library would defeat the test of time when electric cars will become more popular for people. Advance to the second floor, this is where all the fun and flexible programs are located. You can get job support through the career services. You can record music in the recording room, hang out with your friends in the teens room, bring your kids to the children's area, or simply just have a study session in multi-purpose rooms. Books are available at multiple spots throughout the floor. The flexible dividers play the role in marking the threshold but also blurring it in a way. They can be used to separate programs or to merge them based on users' need. Third floor will focus more on the library side, where there's a main reading area in the center where you can read your favorite book and enjoy the beautiful natural light from above. More seating areas are located around the circular desk and receive diffuse sunlight from the skylights. The connections between different floors are formed through cutouts. The rooftop is filled with skylights in multiple sizes, outdoor table and benches for people to hang out during summer season. To complete the building, an independent steel structure with rotating frosted glass is added to the facade of the library. The glasses are radiated around the main center cutout of the building. By doing this, the facade becomes a shading device that allows just enough light in from the sides and gears the focus more on the interior lighting. Pedestrians walking on the street will have a small glimpse of the interior space through the facades that will create a sense of curiosity and attract people to explore the library. Besides, public sittings are weaved between the structure to humbly invite people to sit and hang out. A simple gesture, but holds a lot of meaning and intentions. I always reflect on how I can push myself more through every project and through every semester. I'm not a know-it-all individual, but I'm always willing to learn and explore different ideas no matter how hard they are, because that's the best way to learn something that I did not know. I truly appreciate Gensler for encouraging the team to always stay curious and never afraid to experiment something new and innovative. It would be my greatest honor to join Gensler on the mission of creating the better world full of joy and happiness. I cannot change the world by myself, but together, nothing is impossible.